looks like we'll have about 2 heats here tonight. All right, qualifying comes to a close a little early, so it is time to go racing. All right, heat number 1 will be Corey Tuggle and Joseph Brooks on the front row, David Garman and Patrick Coluccio on the second row, Brennan Weeks rounding out the field. Brennan did not qualify and doesn't look like he is gridding here. And no, he is not going to grid, so everybody rolls off. Corey Tuggle will lead him around one more time. Pace car will drop off next time by, and they will go racing. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air there, down and away. Corey Tuggle on the bottom. Joseph Brooks up top, out of turn 2, still side by side. Joseph gets a little bit of a nose ahead. Will he have the momentum to clear him? He does clear him out of turn 4. Corey sends it back down in there. Here comes Garman. Everybody up to the high side. Garman ducks low mid-turn. Not enough momentum yet. Corey Tuggle now back down to the bottom, and look at this. Joseph drops down to the bottom. They switch lanes. Joseph Brooks down, and now Corey Tuggle back to the lead. Garman looking for a way by. Out of turn 4, they'll have 4 laps to go. Corey Tuggle has the lead. Joseph Brooks and Garman still in the battle. I think Garman might have got pushed up into the wall just a little bit. Now he's looking down to the bottom. Can't quite get anything working down on the bottom. Corey Tuggle is pulling away. Corey Tuggle just turned the fastest lap of the race and the first one to be under a 12.7. 2 laps to go. Out of turn 4, Corey Tuggle takes the white flag. Joseph Brooks in second, Garman in third, Coluccio in fourth. Corey Tuggle has an 0.8 of a second lead as he goes into turn 3. Out of turn 4, Corey Tuggle wins heat number 1. Joseph Brooks comes home second, Garman is third, Coluccio in fourth. Heat number 2, we'll see Ryan Arbogast and Cody Olson on the front row. John Darby and Zach Beisch on the second row. Everybody gets gridded and they get rolling. One to green for heat number 2. Interesting to note, heat number 2's average iRating is right around 3,000. Pace truck is in. Green flag is in the air. They're down and away. Olson up on the high side. Arbogast down to the bottom. Arbogast gets the run off turn 2. Ryan Arbogast to the lead. Cody Olsen trying to close back up on the high side. John Darby right behind him. John Darby, the only driver in the field that took no practice laps tonight, and he is up there hanging with Olsen and Arbogast. That's an impressive run out of Darby. Zach Bache back and forth. Now Arbogast back into the lead, but Cody Olsen's got to run off the turn. At the line, it is Cody Olsen to the lead. Down the back straightaway, Cody Olsen fully cleared and has a little bit of room to work with. Ryan Arbogast trying to follow him around. Darby in third, hanging with him. Oh, a little bobble out of Arbogast behind Olsen, trying to make something happen. Managing to stay with him, but... oh, he might have a run out of turn 2. He's got some momentum. Ryan Arbogast sticks the nose in low, can't do anything with it. 2 laps to go. And Arbogast is in the wall in turn 3. Here comes Darby. White flag in the air. Cody Olsen's got a bit of a lead. Darby back in the mix as they come out of turn 4. Checker flag is in the air. Cody Olsen wins heat number 2. Ryan Arbogast second. John Darby third. Zach Bache is fourth. All right, a little warm-up session for the drivers. Another chance to see who is fastest. Everybody rolling. There's chaos coming off pit road. And they're already... oh, we've got a car up in the wall already. That was Joseph Brooks, gets a little bit of the wall there. Arbogast finally rolls off pit road. Garmin currently the fastest. Look at Cody Olsen send it in there, though. Corey Tuggle, the fastest again. He did put the most practice laps in. He is going to be one to watch. Ryan Arbogast now the fastest as the top spot continues to change quite often in warm-up. John Darby currently second fastest. Corey Tuggle third. Garmin in fourth. Joseph Brooks fifth. Cody Olsen is back in seventh now. Zach Bache in eighth. Is Patrick Coluccio now fifth fastest in warm-up. John Darby, Ryan Arbogast, Corey Tuggle, they keep swapping that top spot. The times are so close. In fact, as of right now, it shows Darby and Arbogast having identical fast lap times. Looks like Arbogast was 3/1000ths of a second slower. As we saw in practice, a lot of close racing. Fully expect the feature to be full of non-stop side-by-side battles. There's Ryan Arbogast up on the high side. Corey Tuggle in third. Garmy in fourth. Patrick Coluccio is on pit road, so he might be done with the warm-up. Joseph Brooks trying to find a little more speed as well. Corey Tuggle is really extremely quick. He was extremely consistent in practice, but it's obvious he has really cranked it up both during the heat and here in the warm-up. John Darby is the fastest, just under a minute left in warm-up. Arbogast second, Corey Tuggle third, Garmin still fourth, Cody Olsen still fifth. The top five separated by right at a tenth of a second. The top seven separated by just over a tenth. All right, warm-up is over. It is time to go racing from Limaland. All right, Corey Tuggle and Cody Olsen have the front row. Joseph Brooks and Ryan Arbogast on the second row. David Garman and John Darby of the third row. Patrick Coluccio and Zach Beisch rounding out the fourth row. Brennan Weeks has not been on track. Don't believe he will be gridding. Three-tenths of a mile around Limaland. 16 degrees of banking in the turns. 8 degrees of banking on the straightaways. Wide turns, multiple grooves, especially once this track starts slicking off. And based on what we saw in practice and in the heats, there's going to be some close racing out here. Joseph Brooks is obviously ready to get started. He's trying to bump draft Corey Tuggle. One more time around. Pace truck will drop off in turn number 3. Corey Tuggle and Cody Olsen will get the green flag out of turn 4. Pace truck drops in. Green flag is in the air. Up front, Corey Tuggle and Cody Olsen going at it. Corey taking a middle line. A bit of a surprise there to see him in the middle early. There is a ton of battling back behind. Ryan Arbogast trying to make his way forward. Garmin already. Oh, Garmin's slow in the turn. Now back up on the high side. He is making a move for fourth. Darby down in the middle. Darby moves up the track just a little bit. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead continues as Cody Olsen trying to look down to the bottom. And look at this. Cody, they get together in the middle of the turn. Cody Olsen has the nose ahead, but Corey Tuggle looking back down to the inside. Corey's got a nose in on the inside. They touch again. They're going to end up on the tires if they keep moving lower. Corey Tuggle now jumps up to the high side. John Darby is making his way up into third now. John Darby looking for second. John Darby had 0 practice laps. His first lap tonight was in the qualifying session. Ryan Arbogast now up to 4th. Joseph Brooks drifting back into 5th. Garmin in 6th. Cody Olsen in the lead. Oh, Cody Olsen goes around. Looks like a little help there. Caution is out. Let's see if we can see. Back this up to where the incident started. And there you see Cody Olsen. John Darby just tries to pull a slide job up the track, gets just a little bit of Cody, and everybody behind stacks up. They'll restart side by side. It'll be Cody Olsen and John Darby up front, Corey Tuggle and Ryan Arbogast on the second row. Pace truck is in. Cody gets a good jump, green flag in the air. He gets a little bit of a jump, but John Darby was expecting it, and here comes Corey Tuggle again. Corey Tuggle down to the bottom for second. John Darby and Corey Tuggle continue to battle. Cody Olsen pulls away just a little bit. Looks like Tuggle might take second. He is in second. Meanwhile, Arbogast up on the high side, starting to make up some ground. Joseph Brooks down on the bottom, loses some momentum out of turn 2, and here comes Garmin up top. Meanwhile, Cody Olsen has to hold off Corey Tuggle now. Tuggle gets the nose in off the turn, can't complete it. He gets down way low into the turns. John Darby going to the high side, trying to use some momentum to get around Tuggle. Arbogast now looking for third. It has taken several laps for guys to complete a pass. They get the nose in, but it just takes a lot of momentum, especially going down to the bottom. Surprised to see so many drivers down in the middle and bottom of the track. Obviously, these guys have found something down there that works. Normally, you'd see them up by the wall. Oh, look at this. Tuggle's got to run. Has to get out of it just to not spin Cody, though. They are just inches apart here. While the battle for the lead is heating up, John Darby is back in third, staying with them. Ryan Arbogast has made his way to fourth. Joseph Brooks in fifth. Patrick Coluccio is sixth. Zach Bache is seventh. Garmin appears to be out of the race. We saw him going backwards earlier, and it looks like Darby and Arbogast have moved up top. Let's see if we've got an in-car camera for John Darby as he battles to hold on to third, try and get up there and take the top spot. Down onto the bottom, you see how close he is getting to the tires down there that mark the inside of the track. Having to really work the throttle up off the turn. And now the lap car of Zach Bache, he drops down to the bottom. Cody Olsen takes advantage. But Corey Tuggle up on the high side has the run. Corey Tuggle takes the lead for the first time. He won his heat. He was the fastest during the warm-up. And now Corey Tuggle, he had the most laps in practice. That practice obviously paying off here. Cody Olsen now moves all the way up to the wall as John Darby's looking down to the bottom. Corey Tuggle in the lead. 14 laps to go, starting to pull away as the battle for second continues. Cody Olsen in third, Ryan Arbogast in fourth, Joseph Brooks in fifth, Patrick Coluccio in sixth, Zach Bache 1 lap down in seventh, David Garman out of the race. Now John Darby is cleared into second place, but he is still 9/10 of a second back from the leader. Cody Olsen having to battle with Ryan Arbogast. Ryan down to the bottom for third. John Darby gained a little bit of time on Corey Tuggle, but he's starting to lose it now as it's 9 laps to go. Cody Olsen still holding on to third. Arbogast has not been able to get by him. Arbogast moves up top. Joseph Brooks running that bottom line still. Corey Tuggle still has the lead, 7 to go. Six laps to go now. John Darby cannot close the gap. Cody Olsen in third still has Arbogast all over the back bumper. I think they touched. Arbogast now way high up by the wall. He's got to run. Oh, they get together. They get turned. Cody gets turned back around. They come down on the 54. Caution. 5 laps to go. Cody Olsen is towed to pit road. Ryan Arbogast is towed to pit road. There you see Cody was just moving up. Did not realize Arbogast had that massive, massive run. Corey Tuggle has the lead, Darby in second. Now Joseph Brooks up to third and Patrick Coluccio up to fourth. All right, single file restart. Pace truck is in. Green is in the air. Corey Tuggle gets a good jump on the field. John Darby dropping to the bottom, trying to make up some time. Joseph Brooks up to third now. Patrick Coluccio in fourth, but it is Corey Tuggle leading him around. 3 to go. Oh! John Darby had a massive run out of 2, got the nose in. Can he do anything with it? Darby now to the high side. Corey Tuggle jumps up by the wall. 2 laps to go. Can Corey Tuggle hold him off for 2 more laps? White flag is in the air. John Darby makes a massive send down into turn 1. Corey Tuggle has the momentum up on the high side. They drag race into turn 3. They're banging doors off the turn. Who's it going to be at the line? It was Corey Tuggle by 2/100ths of a second. John Darby comes home second. Joseph Brooks is third. What a close finish at Limaland. Let's see if we can talk to our top three. Hey, Joseph, this is Doug up in the booth. You got me?
I definitely do.
Hey, man, congratulations on that third place finish. It looked like you had a pretty decent run, but a couple of guys getting together definitely helped.
Yeah, definitely. When Ryan Arbogast and Cody Olsen got into it, sucks that I got tangled into it too. But hey, it happens. You know, I'll take the third place.
Well, it was definitely a good run and a good save when they got into you as well. So congratulations, man.
Thanks.
All right, and John Darby, who came in second, has joined us. Hey, John, you're muted, buddy. Oh, there you go. You got me, John?
Gotcha.
Hey, man, do you realize how close that finish was?
Yeah, I just went back and looked at it about a thousandth of a second.
It was so close, I had to check the scoring. I couldn't tell who won.
Yeah, man, that was fun. That caution helped me a lot, though. I'm not going to lie. I think Corey had it wrapped up until that 5 to go caution come out.
Well, regardless, man, you were giving him one heck of a run for his money. It looked like there for a while you were actually starting to gain on him. And then a couple laps before the caution, he just started to crank it back up again and pull away. But you definitely had one heck of a run tonight.
Yeah, man, I was just searching around too much, trying to find a line to get him, and then I would hit the line and then miss it the next lap, and I was very inconsistent tonight.
Well, inconsistent or not, man, one heck of a race and definitely one heck of a finish. Congratulations.
Thank you, man.
And let's talk to our winner. Hey, Corey, this is Doug. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, congratulations on a very epic win.
Thanks, man. That's 2 weeks in a row that's happened.
Well, it's something's working there, man. That was I couldn't tell until you guys had about gotten to turn one who had actually won the race. That's how close that was. But prior to that, before that last caution, man, you were just pulling away from it. He gained a couple times on you, but every time he gained, you just take off again.
Oh, yeah, man. I was just laying back, just waiting my turn, and that's all. That's what got me the win tonight.
Well, congratulations, man. That was one heck of a win, one heck of a finish, and definitely something to go celebrate.
Oh, yeah, man. I thank y'all for throwing this all on, and it's fun racing with these fellas, and I hope I didn't get into Mr. John on the last lap. I think it was more of we're both fighting for the same spot. I don't think it messed us up too bad.
No, you were both completely out of shape coming out of 4 and actually straightened each other out a bit.
But, yeah, man, it's fun racing with these fellas. I'm glad that they allow me to do it.
All right, man. Congratulations. Look forward to seeing what you do next week, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. Corey Tuggle brings home a win by 2/100ths of a second. One of the closest finishes we've had in this league. Another great race from the American All-Stars. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you tune in to all the broadcasts during the week, and hope you guys had as much fun as we did tonight. Have a great night.